Speaking of new colors, look at that bitch go. Like every story, everything that we do, we begin with God, and God created us all, and we don't understand why. We just know that she did because God is a woman. She creates, women create, men don't create, men protect. Um, and God is in the love, is in the creation, is in the beauty, is in the crazy, and we embrace the crazy because in the crazy is the beautiful. Do you see my eyes? Aren't they great? Anyways, so I was told to just come upstairs and wait for my husband's return. And while I was up here, I'm gonna share with you so much. So my husband has been really worried about finances, like terribly worried about finances. And I keep telling him, like, you need to stop. God always provides a way. And I don't see the answer all the time, but I know God's looking out for me. And I figured out my answer. My answer is I am an ordained minister. And I have a duty to look over my flock. I am their shepherd. And since I'm ordained through the Church of Life, non-denominational, so I can do whatever type of wedding, but I can also baptize children. God help us all. They allow me to baptize children, but it's beautiful because I'm going to do it right. It's fine. I'm going to baptize with love, and that's really what you got to do. But anyways, my battery's dying. Yeah, I'm going to dedicate myself to my ministry, and I'm just going to preach, and God's going to take care of me. And my husband's gonna think I'm crazy, but then he's gonna be like, what other choice do I have? And it's gonna test his faith, and he's gonna realize that like God loves us all, and God's gonna take care of us all. And if it's my job to awaken the love in you, then that's what I have to do. And God's gonna make sure that I'm taken care of, and I'm gonna have what I need. And there will be struggles. There will always be struggles, but I know that God sees the bigger picture. I don't. One of my favorite things, and I guess like Mormons say this a lot, and they got it wrong because then they fuck it all up, but is one of the wisest people I've ever met. I asked him, what's your thoughts on God? And he said that God was a glass table that, Jesus or whoever your connection to God was, when they were removed, that glass table came falling down to the ground and it shattered, and we each walked by and picked up a piece. And we thought that like, oh, we have the whole piece, and, oh, I see God's plan. No, you don't. You see a little bit. You need all of that to see God's plan. And even then you'll be lucky to piece it all back together. Like, no, you follow your heart. You find your little piece of God and you say, okay, this is my interpretation of God, and I have to follow that. And that's beautiful. So I made and we also have to embrace the magic in us, the wizards in us, the witches in us. So I made a potion for my husband. It's like some, I don't know. It's just something to drink because we had nothing else to drink. And I made it, and there's like next to no alcohol in this. Like, he's not even tasting alcohol. And yeah, but sometimes you gotta like whip up a potion and make some magic so that you can open people's eyes. And he's gonna love it, and it's gonna be delicious, and it's kind of warm, it's kind of cool, but it's perfect because it's like, it's gonna sow like at least 5 inches tonight. Probably a lot more. Maybe. I mean, you cannot predict the weather in Ohio. That's the great thing about Ohio, is it's totally unpredictable. Sometimes like you find yourself falling in love with shit that's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to travel. I think like Ash Wednesday is when I'll be in Toledo. I don't know. I just know that the basilicas will be named, and then there's also a basilica in St. Louis, and that's where I knew I had to stop next. Was after Toledo was going to St. Louis, so it all makes sense. Not really at all. But I have faith in God's plan. You guys have a wonderful night. I love you so much. God loves you so much. Love yourself so much. Love me so much. Love everyone so much.